What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. I'm your host, T.
I'm Tasha.
And welcome to the Adventures of TNT.
TNT.
Now, we are continuing our Tom Macdonald reaction journey, in which the song we're going to be checking out today is Exposure. Now, we took a little break from our previous journey because we started from the beginning and we're working our way up to his newer material. But we did take a break in between last week with Withdrawals, which that was a new track that he had just dropped.
Amazing.
And yeah, it was a very good track because for me, it showed a different side of his personality or of his character that I didn't know existed. I mean, we're still learning about him.
Yeah.
But what was interesting about it is that he was being very vulnerable. He was being very open. I saw on one of his community posts where he was talking about how one of the hardest struggles that he had was to break free from his addiction to nicotine. And so he had stopped smoking. And he's very open about the mental stress and issues that he's had with anxiety. And so I thought that was very interesting because nobody really talks about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
And so I think that is what set him apart. Not only his amazing lyrics and his personality, but the fact that he's open to being vulnerable and not just putting on this persona all the time. And you see that a lot.
Oh my God.
It just in the industry, and it's just like I'm so sick of it because everyone's talking about BS and people are really out here struggling. So it feels good to know that you're not alone.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you said that because all these entertainers, all these rappers, stars, celebrities, whatever you want to call them, everybody puts on a front. No matter what it is or who they are, everybody puts on some kind of front. And
we're tired of it.
Well, not only that, but for him to come on there, make a video and talk about his struggles, it's real, it's authentic.
Yes.
You know, because real people, we go through this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
And so, yeah, you're not perfect. And so when you see him do something like that, you can easily relate.
Definitely.
So I'm definitely excited to continue my journey or our journey. So the next track we're going to be listening to is Exposure. So once again, you know, guys, I try to ask for y'all's help as much as possible in to make sure that we're going in the right order. But everybody keeps requesting all kinds of songs.
We just do it all.
Yeah, but they say there is a specific order. So if you guys know that order, please help us out down below in the comment section and let us know where we're supposed to go from here. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this song.
Yeah. Let me break it down for every single doubter. You're afraid of what I'm doing, you're a coward. All your favorite rappers doing downers and you make them feel empowered till they're fertilizing soil, pushing flowers. Yeah, what the Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, and 2 Chainz all have in common? They make a living off gangster rap, but they all went to college. It's all just marketing strategy.
Pause. You know the issue I have with 2 Chainz. You know the issue I have with 2 Chainz, and you told me not to go into it too much in the last video.
Okay, well then we can go over the story after this video. All right? But let's just say that Tasha closely identifies with that part of the song. So we'll talk about it after the video.
And it's crazy because I've been thinking about that situation all day today.
Okay, all right. We'll give your thoughts afterwards.
Okay.
Let's take it back just a little bit.
Y'all went to college, it's all just marketing strategy, so you empty your wallet, endorsing vodka to make a buck and make you alcoholics, that make you stupid with Xanax, that make you broke with designers, that use the music to confuse the youth and influence minors. Isn't it funny how these rappers went from fighting to power, to buy a gun and sell some drugs in just a matter of hours, to turn students to felons that just get fed to the system, cause there are people making fortunes off of privatized prisons. They objectify women till they are all that you crave, so you don't realize there's more to life than just getting laid. Think you're happy, but you really just so caught in the game that you don't realize you're wasting all your money to play. They give you rappers with rainbow hair who wear clothes like your girlfriend to emasculate the men that emulate all the urban trends. Got you wearing pretty dresses and heels and popping pills like you really know how depression can feel. Y'all some posers, dying for acceptance and exposure, trying to be the rappers on the posters. All I hear is new chain, big house, fast cars, so boring. And
So
all of that is
boring.
lies, man, it's so corny. Death threats coming every other day for me. But I don't believe a word, that is ghost story.
Babe, what is going on?
Oh my gosh, this is sad.
Okay. We'll talk about it after the video. We'll talk about it after the video.
Man. Okay, I can't contain myself.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
Hi, my name is Tom Macdonald. Welcome to the show. If you are easily offended, then you probably should go. My resolution of losers who my new music is triggered, and just 1 million views on YouTube is too big middle fingers. I don't apologize or compromise. I quantify the figures, guess I'm optimized for making a killing and getting bigger. Had the fire all along. I needed fuel and a flicker to light the fuse to the mixture of the rumors and liquor. They got nothing else to do but try to cut me with scissors. But what's a blade to a building made out of iron and pillars? Go ahead and cry me a river, cause I've been dying to go swimming, and I'm designed to find it funny when they whine cause I'm winning. I just tell the truth, it's up to you to love or dismiss it. I'm just pointing out what I feel like the game has been missing. And every time I open my mouth up, you get offended. You say the talk is cheap, but then you act like it's expensive. You can't afford to speak your mind, afraid you'll get rejected by some strangers on the internet whose lives are all pathetic. I was surrounded by people who just pretend to be down, and then I blew up off a record, no one's friends with me now. I've realized that my potential's so intensely profound that there was bound to be some haters getting caught in the crowd. I won't apologize for anything I said or I'll say. If you're allergic to opinions, you should just walk away. Don't give a shit about your arguments and your complaints. I'd love to have you in my audience, just know it isn't safe. White people are the biggest on the planet, but even still I swear I'm sick to death of hearing it. You're not a model, you're a waitress, and the man taking your picture is a pervert with a camera and no photography experience. You cry about gorillas getting shot.
Oh,
Jesus.
ouch. Welcome to Atlanta.
Where everybody's a
The
model,
Where everyone's a model
a rapper, and a photographer.
and an actress.
Yeah.
Shot inside a zoo and then take photos on your phone when someone's dying next to you. Y'all only care about each other if it means you'll get some views, and you can say that I'm a but what I say is just
It's
the
the truth.
There's a disconnect between the things you feel and what's said, cause you're afraid of what they'll think, so you don't say what you meant. If being true to myself means that I'll lose the respect, then I'll stand my ground like both my feet are stuck in cement. I was raised to keep my feelings, thoughts, and words all consistent. If you're censoring your heart, then what's the reason for living? I don't need their approval to validate my position, and I don't need to be accepted, never asked for permission. They attacked me from behind and tried to silence the vision, tried to kill me with fire, and from the ashes I've risen. My motivation won't expire, I don't get tired, I get driven. If they don't like it, then they're not required to comment or listen. They just hide behind their keyboards trying to find the ambition to go make something of their life while they die for attention.
Damn.
Man.
Oh man.
Man.
And what's funny is that he wasn't just talking about the industry or rappers, but he was talking about people too. People.
Behind that keyboard,
Because
behind that screen.
But this is what makes him.
spewing out hate.
This is what makes him so relatable to
Yes.
just people,
To
because people go through this, and yeah. So go ahead and give your thoughts first, babe.
Well, I just really related to this. I think it was 4 years ago, around my birthday, 4 years ago, and on Howell Mill Road here in Atlanta, the rapper 2 Chainz, he put up a trap house, a pink trap house. He had a stove out there for people to pretend like they were cooking dope and crack, and abandoned car,
And take pictures.
and for people to take pictures. And so I thought it was bringing down the neighborhood. I thought it was in bad taste. And so I made a video about it, and the video went viral. I got a lot of death threats because in our culture, and we've talked about this, hood culture is pushed to an extreme. And I was so disheartened that so many people would be so angry at me for speaking my mind about something so negative.
Right.
And to go to the extent that they went to,
Right.
it made me lose faith in our generation.
But what was interesting about that whole situation was because we didn't know too much, or I mean, I listened to Two Chainz music and everything, but we didn't really know too much about Two Chainz outside of his music. And
I did research.
well, we ended up researching, and we found out that
He went to
he's a very educated brother. He went to college, and we found that out about.
He had a scholarship.
Yeah, just like what Tom was saying about these artists who go to college, who are educated, yet they push narratives that they wouldn't exactly live. And so here it is, or even they don't live. And so here it is that this guy, he made a trap house in Atlanta and was glorifying and pushing that kind of narrative, but it doesn't do that now. And so there was another verse that he said in here, which I thought was so relevant. And I'm probably going to quote it wrong, but it said something like, you're taking pictures like a zoo when the person next to you, or a person is dying next to you.
So
and
true.
That's like the society that we live in now.
Yes.
So many people are just
I'm
so
not gonna help you.
concerned, about taking a picture,
I'ma take a picture.
or you will record a crime or record something that's going on rather than help that person.
Right.
And it's so disheartening, and it's so sad. But I'm glad that there's somebody like him who has a platform to speak about these things. And so just like with Tasha, when your video went viral and you were speaking about how this isn't good, yet people are celebrating it, people, just like he said in the video, they will come for you.
Right.
And they will try to do bad things to you, or they'll talk negative to you. And it seems like that's what's happened to him. People get offended and they get upset about him speaking the truth.
But what's crazy to me is that people get so upset now over opinions more so than
The actual people that are doing stuff.
Exactly. And that is, and babe, I promise you, I was thinking about this all day today, and I don't know what brought it up, because I remember a long time ago I was at dinner and someone asked me, why do these type of people act this way when this happened? And I got infuriated because I was like, I don't know. And you're asking me to speak for other people, where I don't get the mindset of our generation now.
Right.
I don't get it. And there was a video a long time ago with a baby that was walking across the street. I don't know how this baby escaped from the house, but somebody decided to record it instead of going and save the baby. And it's just like, sometimes I just feel so misunderstood.
Right.
Because there's so many people that are like this. There's so many people that are willing to give death threats and do stupid things and have outrage about the silliest things.
Right.
But when it comes to people's lives, when
Right.
it comes to helping people,
Right.
when it comes to
The most important issues. Silent.
It's like, I don't care. You on your own.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and I was saying, like, you know, when that video went viral, I felt really alone because there was no one really defending me.
Right.
And I was like, this is how everybody thinks.
Yeah.
You know, and I really appreciated you.
Right.
But, and I was like, and
we could, you know what? It was like we could only do so much, because
We could
I
only do
believe
so much,
I
but-
believe we had spent the whole day trying to reply and rationalize to people about their way of thinking about
Yeah.
what was going on with the situation, and nobody was trying to
But
hear
it was scary, though, that so many people thought this was okay, and people were like, it's a museum, sis. And I'm like, we keep pushing this hood culture,
But then
then you reinforce it, and then get mad when people
Call you out on
they
it.
call you out on it. Or something happens and you look like you're up to no good, and then it's like, well, you know, you just profiling me. And it's like, I don't understand. And I thank God that there's some people left with some sense in this world.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and it's crazy to me, and I feel like I'm on a rant, but a lot of times I feel alone.
Yeah.
And I thank God that I have you. I thank God that I do have the very few people that I have in my life. But this YouTube has really changed my life because it really makes me appreciate that we have you guys that
Right.
really understand.
Right. Yeah. And that's what I was gonna say. Sometimes it does feel like we're alone.
Yeah.
Because nobody thinks the way we do, or they don't care about the things that we care about. But because of YouTube, because of the internet, we're able to find like-minded individuals.
Yeah.
And we don't feel alone. And so that's what's cool about this.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's enough about this song.
Sorry.
You know, Tom's music really just opens up those kind of conversations and just brings that out.
We love you, Tom.
And I'm sorry that, you know, we kind of ran long on this rant. Maybe I'll edit it, maybe I won't. But
it's how I feel, and that's how I was feeling today. And it's just amazing that this song came about. And yes, that incident happened 4 years ago, but it still plagues me today.
yeah, well, that's because it's still relevant. It still goes on today. And if it's not a pink fictitious trap house in somebody's yard, it's something else. But anyway, guys, leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. As always, let us know what your favorite verse in these songs are.
I love it.
Well, my favorite verse in this was, like I said, you know, you shooting pictures like a zoo and the person dying next to you. That's my favorite line in this. But anyway, leave yours down below in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.